Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Gameroom Discourse podcast. My name is Mike.
I'm James.
And I'm Joey.
And today we're doing remakes and remasters. Now, I actually don't know if I feel like we've already done this, or at least broached this topic before. But fuck it, it's our podcast. We're gonna do it again.
Just retread it, get some more feelings.
It's a remaster of the old episode.
Yeah,
exactly. Doing it perfect. Thanks for the second.
Awesome. Thanks for that. Yeah.
Which one should I start with? Currently, I am playing Rehydrated right now. Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. God, this came out on the PS2. I'm not able to play it on my Xbox Series S. I'm glad I'm able to.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Replay this game that I played when I was literally 10 years old.
A wee lad.
God. A wee lad. And
a wee little boy.
Happy
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. Little late on for us, but it's still fine. But going back in and just blitzing through everything because I actually know how to read some shit now. Like, do you know that sneak actually does something in this game? Yes. Dear Lord.
Yeah, it makes it so that the little tiki things that are shy, they don't disappear.
Yeah, but it also works on the freaking sleeping enemy. So you can actually sneak past them and hit them. I didn't know that as a kid. So most of the time I would just get on the jump in on them and hit them before they could hit me.
Oh.
I would make levels 10 times harder than they needed to be. And go into spots okay, they can't touch me here, sneak around here, and then hit them. But now that I know that, I'm like, God, I made that times harder. I got a new look on it. I'm like, oh man, that could have been so much easier for
good.
No, the game was still good as a kid, but I added an extra challenge to myself that I didn't know I needed, as well as other stuff because I just straight up didn't read things as a kid. In one of the levels for Rock Bottom, there's these platforms that you can also just sneak across so they don't break on you. I literally just jumped across them as a kid. Because you could just jump fast enough so that it doesn't matter if they fall beneath you.
Yep.
So it's just man, I'm just gonna jump on these normal. I actually read the thing and I was like, wait, I can just sneak across these and these don't break? What the heck?
I've never played Battle for Bikini Bottom.
It's pretty good. The reason I played it was on Game Pass. It's fun.
Yeah, I know. But I've never been able to.
It's not also terribly. It's free on Game Pass. I mean, if you get Game Pass for $15, I mean,
I never had I initially never had the console to run it.
Yeah.
And then, it came out on Switch, and I just never got around to buying it.
Oh, that's fair.
I have so many other games to play.
That's fair.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
But there's also probably a good reason why to remaster something in general or remake it is to just give a chance for other people to actually play the game.
Right.
Because they haven't before. I mean, there's people that weren't born yet that can probably play the game now.
Right.
So,
which is great because it's a good game.
Yeah, it is.
What would we call Doom 2016?
A reboot.
Okay, so never mind.
Yeah, it's more of a reboot, yeah.
Okay.
It's a tire change of the series. And call it exactly a remaster.
How about Super Mario RPG for the Switch?
Remake? Remaster?
Alright, so that one counts.
Yeah. I mean, we could also count, Legend of Zelda the HD remix.
Yeah.
Isn't there an HD?
Yeah, the Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and Wind Waker and
I would
Skyward
definitely
Sword.
count like reboots and stuff because it has re in the name.
Heh.
We're already doing remaster. Remakes might as well do the reboots as well.
Yeah.
I guess so. Well, then in that case, Doom 2016 is one of my favorite games because of just what it did.
That's fair.
It brought back Doom.
It's high. That's super fair.
Yeah, it brought it all back, and I love Doom. You know, it's the only real first-person shooter aside from Metroid Prime that I enjoy. And if you tell shooter people that you like Metroid Prime, they're gonna look at you funny. So,
Listen, they just don't have good taste. Just
no, they don't.
Just because it's not Call of Duty or Halo, even though they are good in their own rights, doesn't mean
Blah
that the
blah
game
blah
is.
blah blah.
Hey! Hold on, you gotta show a little bit of fairness. They have their own good things about them. It's just there's other ones that have different tastes and different flavors each one.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, speaking of a remake in like Call of Duty recently, we got more Modern Warfare 2 again. So I mean, well, Modern Warfare.
How many Modern Warfare 2s have we gotten?
I think only the. That's a good question. That's a good question. I feel like we should just look that up.
I feel like we've
In
gotten
all
3
honesty,
or 4.
gotten a bunch of Modern Warfares. I'm pretty sure we only gotten. Modern Warfare was rebooted in 2019. 2 sequels called.
Yep, Modern Warfare.
Well, the entire series was rebooted in 2019, and then they got the sequels. So
Hey.
Yeah.
I thought they did 2 Modern Warfare trilogies, and then now they've rebooted it.
No, they did Modern Warfare. I mean, I know they did two different trilogies for Modern Warfare, but this is like the big rebooting of the new Modern Warfare with 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, I got you.
So yes, there's a lot of Modern Warfares and Modern Warfare 2s if you count the second series of the original Modern Warfares.
Yes.
I mean, here's a topic we all like to talk about all the time: Pokemon.
Fucking Pokemon.
Yep.
Fire Red, Leaf Green.
2 of my favorite games ever made.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Awesome.
Gold, Soul Silver, also awesome. Orez.
Sucked.
All right. It gave us Megas for Gen 3, so I mean, hey, there's that.
Orez. Sucked.
Shining.
Oh, can't hear you guys.
Really
Wait,
Diamond Shining.
Hold on.
No, I thought you were making a joke of
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, I thought you were making a joke of not hearing me because you didn't care about Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, which
that's really funny because I don't. But no, I had to. My headphones were unplugged for a second.
Understandable.
Which is really funny that they unplugged at that point in time.
Man, he couldn't have planned it better.
I really couldn't have. That's great. I love that.
I mean, Brilliant Diamond Shining. That was basically just Diamond and Pearl. That was hardly. You could hardly even call that an HD. It wasn't really a remake for that one.
It was. I mean, it was, but it was not good.
No, it was a remaster, not a remake. And even then, it wasn't a master
No, it was a re-veteran.
Yeah.
Did it even keep the fixes for Platinum? I don't remember.
They should have just done Platinum.
Yeah, they didn't do Platinum stuff. They just did Diamond and Pearl stuff.
Because why do Platinum if you could do both and get more money?
Yeah, it's basically a retread. It's not a remaster or remake.
But man, I hate that because Fire Red and Leaf Green and Heart Gold and Soul Silver actually did it right in terms of we're gonna fix a couple of things, and also we're gonna add more stuff from the than what the previous game, so there's more end game content as well as mid game content too. Because we actually care about the product.
Yeah, exactly. And I hate Nintendo, and I hate Pokemon Company, and I hate all of this fucking stupid shit.
Yeah,
But oh well.
Maybe other places do like remakes.
I mean, we got ZA right now, so let's look it up so far. Right now, at current, to be looking up.
It is beginning to look a lot like it's gonna be good. Oh, man.
What, Joey? What?
What?
Go on, say it.
No, I was just gonna ask, like, what are you looking up?
Well, you see, stop. But you know what? There's also another popular remake currently, which is Final Fantasy VII remake.
Well,
Yes.
Rebirth now going on.
Rebirth now going on.
Is it all? Wait, hold on. So the one that they made, the Final Fantasy remake, this Final Fantasy VII, did that end? Or wasn't it just the first part of the game?
It was the first part, yeah.
And then what's the second part?
Rebirth.
Okay.
Rebirth.
So it is the same. Okay.
They're just calling it stupid shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes it really confusing.
It's Square. What do you expect?
It is Square. They do have a weird naming scheme, but they make some pretty fucking good games.
Yeah. Final Fantasy VII remake is pretty fun.
It's pretty good.
I don't like what they're doing with the story.
Mm-hmm.
But even so, I mean, like, I don't like what they're doing with the story because I like the original so much in terms of story.
Mm-hmm.
But I do appreciate the combat for the Final Fantasy VII remake, and like the new looks and the new shit that they added. It's just
I agree with you.
When you remaster something or remake, in this case,
it's supposed to be the fucking same story.
It
or at
makes
least not so
me
fucking different.
Yeah, it's the issue of just like I wanted to get the remake because I did want to replay the other stuff.
Yeah,
that's why I wanted to play the old stuff in a higher depth, and I would be okay with it in just.
If all they did was upscale the graphics, I'd have paid $60.
That's the thing, though. Some games are just like that. If you just upscale the stuff and make it available for everyone else, then the remake is fine. We'll buy it. That's
like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon coming out soon, or Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, I don't know if people are gonna like Dark Moon. I loved it just because it was my first Luigi's Mansion game. I don't know if people are gonna like it nowadays. Quite frankly, it's very different.
It is.
But it's going to give people a chance, though, too, to experience it themselves.
But coming off of Luigi's Mansion 3, I don't think people are going to really resonate with it.
Or they could be like, oh, I didn't get the chance to play this before, but now I can actually see what it's like now.
Yeah, it's basically like if Luigi's Mansion 1 had a mission mode where it's the same area, you just go in with different aspects.
Yeah. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's very good. I liked it.
I like the shop aspect of it too.
Yep.
And the replayability is pretty high.
And if they do remake it, they might actually add something that fixes some of those issues.
It wasn't necessarily issues. That's the problem. It was just design choices that they had that were integral to the game. So they can't really. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Joey. They can't really fix that.
They can try.
But what would you do? You would end up changing the whole game.
Then it would be a remake.
I mean, they could.
I guess then it would be a remake.
Instead of just doing that, they could do a bunch of quality of life changes too.
That's true. But have you played the game, James?
No, I'm not familiar. I played it a long time when I was younger, so I don't really have good, fresh memory of it.
I played it about, I'd say 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, that's a lot more fresh to me. I played it when it originally came out of the GameCube.
Oh, I didn't even play it on the GameCube. Oh, no, that's Luigi's Mansion 1. I was talking about this one.
Dark Moon on the 3DS.
No.
Oh, you haven't played that? Okay.
Yeah, because I remember playing it when it came out, and it was different.
Yeah. Oh God, excuse me.
It was something portably, and I never ended up getting the Luigi's Mansion 1 remake on the 3DS, because why not Switch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And Dark Moon, it's its own thing. It's... You know how in Mario 64 there were a whole bunch of things where you go for 1 star, it boots you out, and then you go for another, and it's like it changes the whole
Yeah.
layout? It's like
Yep.
that, but kind of not.
Oh yeah. That does
Sometimes a
remind
lot
me,
of
like,
things
Mario.
change, sometimes nothing changes, but you still get booted out after each mission.
That reminds me
Yeah.
of like Mario 64 for the DS.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the way I experienced. That was the remake, and
That
I
was
didn't
how
really
I
realize at the
experienced
time
it
because that was the
too.
first. Yeah, it was the first. That was the way I experienced the game for the first time.
Yeah. Which that's
And
funny.
Yep. Oh yeah, Super Mario 64 DS. Wait, that's a remake.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Over the original Mario 64 one.
Yep.
I don't think I ever played Mario 64 DS as Mario.
Because you got options and they changed it up.
Yeah.
Originally, you only played as freaking
Yoshi.
Mario.
I always
Yoshi.
played Luigi.
Luigi walk on water. He is Jesus.
Yeah.
You got the options. Luigi,
I also played Wario a
Wario.
lot as well.
Wario is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Yoshi can just be all of them.
Yeah. Base.
I don't
This is
remember
the
Yoshi
hat
being in the
mechanic.
game.
You start off as
For
Yoshi.
as Yoshi, yeah, it's 64, and then you
DS.
switch off to Mario in DS, and you get the option to switch back and forth between them.
And you can unlock
But most of the
cats to
time,
transform you.
yeah. But that's the thing. If you get hit, then
I
you
didn't
get
know
off
that. I
of.
haven't played that game in
Yeah.
like 10 years.
Yeah, that one I remember because I played that one for a very long time. Because it was
Yeah.
like
That's
the
funny.
game that came out with the DS.
Gotta gamble with
It was,
Luigi.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gambling with Luigi. I mean,
I'd
yeah,
say
that's the thing too. Adding mini games.
one shortcoming though is it uses a D-pad, and it's just
Yeah. Oh well.
It's a different
get it.
feeling than going with.
Joystick, yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
But let's be real here. It's still an upgrade over the Nintendo 64 joystick.
I did not like the 64 joystick.
No, I didn't either. I didn't like the bandages.
I had to have bandages after fucking.
Like, my God, my hands would hurt. Especially because I loved Mario Party. Like, might as well just kill myself now.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
Send it.
Thing is, I never had first party N64 controllers because I got into it when I was young, when like the Wii was out, and so everything first party was super expensive or just broken. So I had to use second party ones, which were shit. But because they were shit, you couldn't really like do anything with it. You kind of had to be as dainty as possible to make it not break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mario Party probably wasn't fun for you.
Oh yeah, freaking Mario Party 2 on the N64 when you gotta play the versus Bowser game, the tug of war.
Oh my God!
I only have Mario Party 1 and 3.
It's the one where you have to spin the joystick around. So the optimal way of doing it
is with your palm.
To fucking palm with your fucking palm and rotate as fast as you fucking can, destroying your skin. But the game expects you to use your
but
thumb
you
and
got
rotate.
to beat Big Brother, which was great.
Listen, you either had to lose or sacrifice your hand. That was the option.
And as a kid, losing was not an option.
It's not an option. It was never an option.
No.
It was never a fucking option.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna break myself and the controller in order to get this W.
I will get this W. I will swear.
I think it was Mario Party. What's the newest Mario Party? Because it brought a lot of other No, that's just a thing Mario Party does, doesn't it? It brings older like mini games.
No, it was Mario Party 100 or something like that.
No, Superstars for the Switch.
That's what it was.
Superstars.
The one that it brought all the games from all of them, or something like that, or like 100 of the best ones or whatever.
It's what Mario Party 100 should have been, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's basically all the maps from Mario Party 1, 2, and 3, and mini games from across the franchise.
Yes. That's the right one.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
How
about?
I'd like to talk about a remake that basically makes it a definitive version to play of the game. For Yakuza, the Kiwami series.
Oh, I never played Yakuza. I'll let you take the reins.
I can't get through Yakuza 0 to get to Kiwami.
Yakuza 0 is a good one, but
Talk
Kiwami,
about it. Go.
Kiwami 1 and like the original Yakuza 1 and 2 came out like on the freaking PS1 if I fucking remember correctly. And Kiwami was like remade for like PS3 and PS4 like era, if I'm going to say that correctly. You know what? Instead of spouting out my ass, let's just fucking look it up real quick.
Well, let's just check.
Let's just check. Yakuza 1 release date. It released in 2005.
Oh God!
So early PlayStation 2.
I feel old. That's 17 years ago.
Yeah.
No, 19. What? 19 years ago? Oh my God.
And Kiwami was released in 2016. So that way it could come out on the freaking PS4.
I hate these dates.
Yeah, that's a freaking 11-year time span.
That's an entire childhood.
The graphics improved, the voice acting improved. Like they basically redid the voices as well. They added like references from later on in this like the series of just like, oh, this person's gonna be important later. Like fixed combat, made it a lot better, and also made Kiwami 2, which is basically also like Yakuza 2 but better.
Basically, have you guys ever played? Oh, sorry. No. I thought you finished. My bad. Continue.
It's the fact of like, if you want to play the story of Yakuza 1 and 2, you gotta go through Kiwami because it's not only more manageable, it looks nicer. Here, like, sounds nicer, is better. Just is better overall.
I don't like
there's no reason
but I get it.
It's the same story, but it's just better looking and better playing, and like removed all the issues that it had.
It's a remaster with a lot of quality of life.
Yeah, a lot of quality of life.
And that's a good thing.
Yep.
I would say anyway. I don't know. I'm not a stickler necessarily for authentics. I'd rather play something and have it be fun than necessarily authentic all the time.
I know, it's fun already. It's just, it's even more fun the original because of all the quality of life changes.
Right.
I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Would you consider PC ports to be remasters? No?
Depends on how long of a time.
Okay, if they changed anything, or if it's just a direct port over, like the Switch Online, I wouldn't consider to be remasters.
Yeah, no. But I'm talking about like the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Or
no.
No.
Because they didn't do anything.
They added achievements.
Yeah, but that's not a change in the game.
I mean, it gives you something to hunt for in the game, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what Joe's saying with that too. Like, collections themselves, though, having them all in one spot is also nice too.
Like Metroid Prime Trilogy for the Wii, does that count? Because it is a remaster with extra controls, higher graphics.
I would count the Metroid Prime Remaster as a remaster.
Fair enough. It has it in the name.
But I don't think I don't think just re-releasing something counts as a remaster.
Okay, Sonic Origins. basically a retread over Sonic 1, 2, and 3.
Did it
But they
change
also
the
added,
game?
but they added cutscenes and changed it graphically. At that point, I'd consider it a remaster.
They updated the graphics?
Yeah, updated graphics.
Alright, well then yeah, I would count that as a
and
remaster.
added cutscenes.
Yeah, made it widescreen.
Then I would count that as a remaster, yes.
Okay.
That you can now play on your.
But like with Castlevania, they didn't do, you know, the gameplay is still the same and looks the same.
What is it? Still on the 4x3?
Yeah, it's still the same.
Wow.
It's not exactly 4x3. GameCube or Game Boy Advanced is a different
but it's
aspect
similar.
ratio. 3x2, it seems like. Or maybe 4x. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a 5x3 ratio. It's weird.
Okay.
But yeah, it's still that same ratio. It does have some quality of life things. Because it's hard to say, because Sonic Adventure 2 for PC could be considered a remaster because it's everything and it looks better and it has achievements. But also it could be a port. Ports and remasters are so weird for the PC.
Yeah.
Because you can make it as good or as bad as you want it to be.
Yeah, they could also have some patch fixes as well.
Is it a legal port?
Yes.
Okay.
It's made by the company. And released on Steam.
I might be inclined to agree if the graphics are different, because like that's a big thing with remasters. The difference between a remaster and a remake, a lot of times, you know,
remakes change gameplay, or remasters is the same gameplay.
Would it be considered a re-release?
I feel like that's what it's more leaning towards, is a re-release. Yes.
We're gonna be saying "re" a lot in this game. We might as well be Dio.
Okay, so Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for the Wii, which had online, but basically didn't change anything from the initial releases from before.
Re-release with some extra things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Super Mario RPG that was just re-released with updated graphics and quality of life improvements. It's a remaster because the whole thing it's changed.
Yes, but it was also remade in a 3D engine as compared to other things.
Wow. Well, that's true too.
Yeah, if it was remade in the 3D engine, it would probably play differently, feel differently.
Yes.
I guess it would be considered like a retread. Because it didn't change too much, but the parts that it did change were quality of life. Which, so kind of like BDSP.
I think I would call that a remaster.
I think I could probably get like a kind of audio representation. I was gonna say like a visual representation, but I can't really show shit. But
you can always turn on your camera. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know. I can always turn on my camera.
I'll turn my camera on. I
would say like a remaster is just like, okay, you have a Lego set already freaking built, but you're basically presenting it on like a different like fucking shit. Like, oh, you got it a pedestal now, or oh, you glued it together so that way it's never gonna fucking break, or oh, you put it in like a freaking case so that way it looks better. Well, in a fucking
remake, you did a face reveal, you have to do it.
No,
he is not obligated. He did not sign a contract. He's not.
I did not sign anything. I refuse.
That's funny.
Daga kotoare. But when it comes to a remake, you're building the fucking Lego set from the ground up. But using like the same instructions. Not even really, just using the other one as a base model.
Yeah, you're using a remaster. You're using it as a stencil kit. This one, like a remake, we're using it as a reference guide.
You're free-handing that shit. You're fucking going all you want to. You're like, it's fine if we're outside the lines a little bit here.
Yeah.
Or, ooh, try this cool new thing out.
Yeah.
I'd put in like another category in between where, yes, something could be a remake made from the ground up, but it can be used, like, it can be the exact same steps over and over and over again. So I would consider...
Like Donkey Kong Country Returns is one of my favorite games ever. That's a remake.
No, that's a reboot.
No, I mean, that's the same freaking game, just without the Kremlins. Have you played DCR?
I have on the 3DS. It was really fun, but I have not played Donkey Kong.
Oh, fucking good.
I haven't played Donkey Kong Country, so I have no
It's pretty damn close. It's not identical.
I guess it would be a reimagining?
Maybe. Fuck it.
That's kind of what like Final Fantasy VII Remake is. It's like a reimagining where, oh hey, now we have modern conventions, modern combat instead of turn-based, and yeah.
No, wait, what the hell am I talking about? DCR is not anything like the original Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? You fucking idiot! How could you do that?
I can't correct you. I just have no idea what the fuck we were talking. I don't know.
I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about Tropical Freeze and Country Returns, not Country Returns and Country.
I'd still consider Country Returns better than Tropical Freeze.
I 100% agree with you.
Reimagining Final Fantasy VII might just be remake.
Let's just call this the re-episode.
Really. Yeah, the re-episode. Things are being
it's our podcast.
Reuse, recycle. Yeah, but the thing is too, like I now thinking about it, because what the story of Final Fantasy VII Remake, technically it doesn't change any of the stuff that happened. It just retextualizes the shit that happened of like, hey, this is the stuff that could have happened to us in this timeline. But because we have alternate information, they're basically pulling like a Mortal Kombat in a sense of like...
Fucking stupid, though.
Hey, we know information, so we're technically going to be changing stuff since people know more information than they should. Like, Aerith should be dying here. But... you know stuff. And also Sephiroth knows stuff. So he's fucking like coming back, he's coming way earlier than he should be. And interrupting and fucking with Cloud on multiple occasions.
Which is beautiful. But
what?
They should just put this in an alternate timeline.
It kind of is.
It kind of...
I want him to say it, though.
Yeah, we kind of do, because I still want that stuff to be real, like the original Final Fantasy VII storyline.
Thank you.
But because I want that to be real, because it's a beautiful story, but also because like it makes it feel cheap if none of that stuff did happen.
Yes, thank you.
Because if you just say like, oh, that was all a vision, that makes us feel like, well, none of the stuff in that game mattered.
Exactly.
Which is a bit of an issue. Just make them both canon. Just say, hey, that's a timeline that happened and actually
did with Strange to Paradise.
just say
which wasn't a very good game. It was really funny though.
It's an issue of just like, this game came after, so they can kind of say what they want, but at the same time, we don't want them to say that.
James, did you play Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise?
I don't think I've played Stranger in Paradise.
I played it. It's really bad, but it's really fucking fun as well. Weird.
Oh, like Final Fantasy.
It's a remake of the original Final Fantasy. A complete remake.
I do remember that. I do remember hearing about that. I heard that it was made necessarily edgy a couple of times.
You play as Jack, who is the guy, I guess the main character from
We Need to Kill Chaos?
Yes. We need to kill Chaos. But it turns out he's Chaos.
Well, I haven't got to that part yet, but it was kind of expected.
I'm already confused by just a couple of sentences. Thank you, Square Enix.
Yeah. So it's really goofy, and it's full of like it's an overabundance of equipment that you get, item drops. So every time you kill something, you're changing your entire armor set, and I mean like every time something dies, it drops like 5 different pieces of gear, and I'm like, God damn! Every time I think I've got the good stuff on,
it changes.
Yes.
As an RPG, that hurts my soul.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to keep this stuff good for a bit, please.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've played like the first 2 or 3 hours of it.
It's really fun.
Yeah, it's very fun.
And funny, I think, is a better way to put it.
I want to kill Chaos. Chaos needs to die. I need to kill Chaos.
The only thing I care about is killing Chaos.
This is just darkness from
freaking
Kingdom Hearts. What the fuck?
Keyblade. That's not true.
Darkness. No, nobody.
Maybe he's right.
No.
Oh no!
Sora.
Sora.
Gorsora, you gotta kill the darkness inside of you.
There you go. I can't do it.
I can.
I can't do. I can do like one half of it of like making the squash out, but I can't do it loud enough to be Daffy. You're not fucking Daffy. Fucking. God,
Daffy.
Oh my, not Daffy. Wrong fucking franchise.
Wrong duck.
Wrong duck. Wrong duck with a speech impediment.
Yeah.
From the early cartoon days.
If I had a nickel for every single time there was a duck with a speech impediment.
I'd have 2 nickels.
From the early cartoon days, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah. And they both got so friggin' popular, and they never met.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that the Looney Tunes and Disney never did a thing?
A little bit. I mean, there's a bunch of like cartoon like crossover stuff, but literally it's either only WB or only Disney in one of them. You can't have both for some reason. I don't even think Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse have met. I feel like they have in like one instance. I just can't fucking remember it.
I don't know, man. I don't think they have.
WB is such an ass with it, so I can't really tell.
Warner Brothers? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can bite me.
Yeah, they're pretty bad, especially in recent years.
We could go into that. It's our podcast.
Oh no. No.
Who needs a sponsorship?
We're not sponsored.
We've already
we've literally we've never been sponsored already. We've already denied ourselves several sponsorships from multiple talkings already.
Yeah, I'm willing to take the blame for those.
Listen, at least we could probably still get gamer subs. I actually like gamer subs.
We could always get them. Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh God, no. Never.
The only thing I like about them is that they're actually supporting people that fucking can't get that anywhere else.
The one thing I like is that they have QR codes in the top left, so I can actually tell when the ad ends.
Yeah.
You know what? That's also actually good. Man. So back to remakes. God, I forgot what else.
Or remasters.
Or remasters, or anything. A game that happened again. That's what we're talking about. Oh man.
What else?
I mean, what are we looking for in? We treaded on it a lot, but what are we looking for in remakes? Really,
I look for updated gameplay, no change to the story, and updated graphics.
Okay, but what if there's like a really bad part in the story?
What do you mean?
Like I'm saying, like maybe there's one that like we're used to, but we don't like too often enough.
Well,
Like,
I don't think. I mean, tough. That sucks.
fair enough.
I mean, I'm sure some people didn't like Aerith dying in Final Fantasy, but it was pretty important.
Oh yeah, it's pretty important. I would say that. Yeah.
So just because we don't like it doesn't mean you can just get rid of it. Necessarily. I mean, I guess they can, but I don't think they should.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is too. I also don't like the things he did in Final Fantasy VII Remake because of just like, hey, those people kind of needed to die to have Barrett have really good character development later on. What are we going to do about that? Nothing? Oh, cool, great.
That's my favorite answer.
Oh, cool, great. Just gonna sideline Barrett's character development and just,
Just get rid of it all.
in the service of just like, oh yes, these spirits here are literally trying to make sure this actual original story happens. It's like, oh dang, they're just us for real, for real. Why am I rooting for the dark spirits?
I don't know, man.
The dark spirits that want to keep the story the same.
It's just frustrating as a gamer with as a game with legacy like that. Just to kind of kick it all to the side just seems like a kick in the teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you would never see fucking Dragon Quest do some shit like that where they just drop the story of an old game. Hell, even Pokemon didn't do that with their chibi style Diamond and Pearl games. Like, if anything, it would have made sense to dumb it down because it looks real friggin' goofy with those character models, but they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. I don't like it.
Fair enough. They could have done it better. I mean, the goofy character models did not help its case in a lot of senses. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? This doesn't even look good.
No. Yeah, not at all.
This just, I don't know what you were cooking with this, but please stay out of the kitchen for an extended period of time.
Yes, please. I will say one of the best remakes or remasters, or whatever you want to call it, has to be, in my opinion, Skyward Sword HD. Because, my God, that game made Skyward Sword playable.
Yeah.
And enjoyable. I mean, I love that game.
Compared to
I always thought Skyward Sword was good. Just the controls held it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original Wii controls for that.
They forced them on everything.
Yeah. They had to prove that, their motion controls actually did something. And,
they did with fucking Wii Sports.
Yes, but then they never did it with anything else again after Wii Sports.
And Mario Galaxy.
Oh yeah, Mario Galaxy. They also still... No one else outside of Nintendo even wanted to attempt motion controls, which is really bad because for other game developers, they're just not going to do it.
Yeah.
Because just
listen, I hate motion controls. I think they're stupid. But they also did it for Mario Kart. Wii.
Waggle controls and imprecise, tilt controls, those are the worst. When it's motion assisted controls, like Splatoon, where you're moving the controller to aim, but you're mostly moving left to right with the analog stick, that's when it's done the best. Well,
yeah.
I say that's when it's done best, but everybody has different preferences.
I personally hate
I
motion
prefer
controls. Personally,
I prefer your ass.
Personally, I prefer your mom.
Oh my god.
all the fucking Falco. Thinking of which, what if Star Fox got a remake? Wouldn't that be like actually good for the freaking franchise?
Oh yeah, it'll get the
I'd
remake for
enjoy
like the
that.
50th time. That would be good.
Yeah, I know, right? Listen, I just feel like they should reintroduce a lot of people to it. It would be nice. Not everyone had the chance to play it originally on something they can now prefer to play on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, it's just. Yeah. I
get you. You didn't have to say anything, and I understood.
Yep.
I'm excited for Thousand Year Door.
Same.
I hope it's the same story. I hope they're just kind of re-letting us play it.
New Code of Paint.
Mm-hmm.
Here's hoping.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we really need from? What else do we really need?
I don't know, Joey. You have to still post the other episode.
He's
Wait.
doing his best. No, he I don't think he posted the one before that.
No, I did. I did it today. I've been.
Oh,
Swamp.
okay. It just went up.
Yeah. Work, stress, no breaks, ingrown
That's
toenail.
fine.
You know the works.
Oh, those suck.
Absolutely. Imagine a centimeter of ingrown toenail, and then having it pulled out.
I know.
And then, yeah.
Imagine having it frozen from the inside out, and then having them dig it out with a scraper.
It's awful.
Ugh.
And the thing is, I was supposed to not have it anymore because I got it cauterized. So.
Yeah, so did I.
Yep.
Funny how that doesn't work, huh?
Yeah.
Funny how all that pain and discomfort just didn't do anything.
Well,
Yep.
It's almost like the American health system is rigged. Anyway.
Okay, back to remakes and remasters and re-releases and retreads and re-releases and
not healthcare.
And
just
basically, yeah. I will say the main thing that needs to happen is ports, like re-releases.
Yeah. I agree.
Please port it to PC. Please port it to all the modern platforms because some people want to play Battle for Bikini Bottom, the original version, completely unchanged, but also somewhat changed with like widescreen HD textures. But
give us the patch. Give us patches.
Give us what
basically.
we want.
Give us options.
And what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to the customer's always right.
Because I want Final Fantasy II with the option of speeding up cutscenes, being able to skip things, being able to have EXP go up faster.
You want an easy mode.
The pixel remasters.
Yes. I want all of that except for the XP grind. I mean, I wouldn't mind the XP upgrade, but I feel like it takes away from the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just also helps you in a different way.
Also, make more collections. I really want the 3 Castlevania DS games out on PC and Switch and PS4 and Xbox.
I agree.
Like, I recently just played them, and I want to play them again with achievements. Like, come on. Konami is the worst company to deal with this because they always wait until it's too late or the people are starving.
I hate Konami.
Yeah, Konami sucks.
Like starving.
Starving for more content. Come on, baby. I actually recently did complete like Portrait of Ruin, Dawn of Sorrow, and I'm at the end of Order of Ecclesia, and they're all really fun
Order
games.
Order of Ecclesia is good. I played them all. I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I want them on
every
PC.
Single Castlevania game.
Yeah,
they're good. They're really fun. I don't think Konami will ever do anything because they suck as a company.
Yeah, if there's anything that's true about life, it's Konami sucks, Ubisoft sucks in its own way.
Ubisoft's just abusive.
EA also sucks. Epic Games sucks in a certain way.
The games can bite my dick. Anyway. I don't like Epic Games very much. I don't think very highly of them.
But yeah, as gamers, we would be willing to buy like re-releases and remakes and remasters. As long as they're done well. If it's the complete original, that's fine. If it's the complete original with achievements, that's fine. If it's quality of life, that's fine. If it's Final Fantasy VII remakes of making it over again with modern conventions so that it's basically a different game, for some people, that's fine too. As long as you release something that's good, people will buy it.
Yeah. And, like, you already have, with remakes, it's like you literally already have the formula there. It was already done right once before. That's why you're remaking it.
Yes.
That is a good point.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wish I didn't have to emulate so much shit. I want achievements. I want, like, the best possible experience that's completely legit, completely legal, like, sanctioned by the makers.
Things I can show to my friends and to keep on my Steam library.
I have 95 perfected games in Steams, and I want to just make it better. And I want to play games. I want to play good games, but they do not let me.
I want to play the game.
I also want to play the game that I played before, but on better cons, in better conditions, really.
Yeah, it's. I wish the game industry was better, but it's not. So I just have to wait for them to come out with Kingdom Hearts the remasters on Steam because it's still stuck on Epic Games.
Yeah.
That and Alan Wake 2 and so many other games. It's like, please port them, please remaster them, please remake them, please re-release them, please port them. Everything. Like,
do all the things, but for the right games.
Because the thing is, PC is almost the best platform because you can use whatever controller you want on it. And if your controller is not officially supported, you can find like Joy 2 Key or Key 2 Joy or Key 2 Key or Joy 2 Joy.
Just make it available to us so we can actually do the things.
Give us Ace Combat 1 through 6 on PC. Give us Armored Core 1 through 5 on PC. Give us everything. Give us everything on everything. We want to play them. People will buy them.
As long as we have the options.
Give it now.
Rondo of Blood was never released in the US until the PSP game released.
That's a sin. I still can't get over that.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, I don't understand that. It was so freaking good.
And Symphony of the Night on
I hate how
PS1 is too
Japan
expensive.
thinks we're all stupid.
I mean, have you been outside? A lot of people are stupid. Have you ever worked customer service? I have. They're stupid. Yeah. But the thing is,
like, the Western gaming market isn't incapable of handling good games.
Little do we know that this is all falling on deaf ears because they do not speak English, or maybe they do, and they do not care about a 3-person podcast.
People on a random podcast.
Yeah. Give us Mother 3!
Oh,
that message didn't reach them because
they don't care. They don't know us.
No, I did see an actual reason why they haven't released it. It's because Japanese copyright laws for music.
Yeah, I know.
You've seen that?
I know.
Yeah,
well,
the copyright music.
Explain for me.
Oh, okay. Well, tell him. Explain it to James.
We want good games, and we like even Mother 1, despite how archaic it was, people still bought it. People still enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing how that works.
People want to enjoy games. Let them enjoy games. Re-release them.
Remaster. Do whatever. Just
Give a game.
I might like shit on Shining Diamond, like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and all that. But at least people got to re-experience the freaking game.
Yes, and the Grand
Yeah.
Underground is an
Before.
actual good addition.
I think you're full of shit.
I liked the Grand Underground.
Underground was good already, and from what I heard, it makes the Underground even better. Which is, not something I thought possible. But these fuckers tried it because they like let's just try it for shits and giggles, basically.
The only thing is they should have allowed you to be able to actually buy the fossils. Because grinding for the fossils is kind of annoying. Though when the game first came out, playing with friends, it was amazing. It was like going back to childhood for the first time. The only thing is that only lasts so long.
Yeah, I mean, getting to re-experience the feelings that you had for a game when you play this.
Yeah.
Also, another why we play the games, the remasters.
Yes. Give us Lego Star Wars.
Oh God, yes! Give us more Lego Star Wars. We keep on getting a new one, but mostly that's because of the new movies coming out. But just give us them again. Give us them again. No. But we got a new one for every new movie in the series, basically.
That's true.
Like, we got a new Lego Star Wars game. Like, they didn't wait until all three were out. They were like, as soon as this one came out, new Lego Star Wars game.
Well, because you never knew which one was going to be the last one.
We knew it was going to be a trilogy like all the other ones. They wouldn't pass up the thought of making 3 more movies that people would watch.
They should have stopped at 6.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's Disney.
I know I'm not
opportunity.
Wrong. Do you mean episode 6 or movie 6?
Movie 6.
So the prequels?
I didn't mind the prequel.
Fair enough.
The prequels, I actually like the prequels.
Midichlorians.
Because they were the first ones I watched them anyway. I don't really care about the midichlorians and all that. I actually like seeing the point where the Jedi were actually at their high in terms of power. Because we only heard about them in the original ones. But now we actually get to see them. Plus, Attack of the Clones is good. And the clones themselves, oh my fucking god. Great.
Yeah.
And because of the prequels, we literally have Star Wars: The Clone Wars series, which is goated.
Hey, yeah. I like the prequels.
Fair enough. I've only watched episode 4 because for the longest time I was just like, I know everything about Star Wars, and I've watched Spaceballs and the Family Guy Star Wars, but I'm never gonna watch Star Wars. But I went to a film class in college, and they're just like, yeah, you are required to watch episode 4, so I did.
It's a good fucking movie.
Yeah, it is good.
It is good. We're not going to force you to watch it, but it's just good. It's just good.
Yes.
They said you are required to watch it.
We are not going to require you to watch it.
Oh. No.
It's the thing, though, because...
required to watch it.
Fuck you.
You said it.
We are not requiring you to watch it. I was forced.
Not caught.
You motherfucker.
Okay.
I've seen it.
But even so, I understand for Star Wars, it literally is one of the easiest ways to portray the hero's journey on film for people. And a bunch of other bullshit as well. I mean, the setup and whatnot. So it's good. I understand.
Yes.
God, don't have them remake Star Wars. Don't touch the series. Don't touch the games again. Don't touch the series anymore. I mean, you can do the animated stuff because you're popping off on the animated stuff. Good lord. Rebel was okay. Star Wars: The Clone Wars goated. Ahsoka came out of it.
Yep.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that as a series.
Yeah, as long as... Let's get back to the re-releases and stuff. As long as game companies refuse to re-release it, people will be forced to either deal with the retro game community and having to pay exorbitant prices.
Oh yeah, good lord. Yeah, because it's a low quantity now, so it technically has a higher price. Technically.
Yeah.
I want them to remake Fire Emblem.
Which one?
Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance.
Yes, people deserve to play those games. And it is a shame that they are stuck on GameCube and Wii with no further ports, no remasters, no remakes, re-releases, and they are exorbitantly expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. The games don't get remakes, they just go up in price because there's only a few quantities since they're not being made anymore.
It sucks, man. It's so
I'm mostly mad at Nintendo for this.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
And they recently shut down Yuzu, so further along in the future, people wanting to play Switch games. Yuzu is a Switch emulator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so
never heard of it.
Further along in the future, people wanting to play Switch games because they feel nostalgic for them, say they want to play Xenoblade 2 and then never got re-released. Or never gets re-released, they're kind of out of luck.
Yeah, it's annoying.
They stopped Switch emulation in general, or just a product of Yuzu?
Yuzu. Switch emulation will go on forever. It's just Yuzu was the best product.
Right now.
Kind of. Ryujinx is different. It's better in some ways, worse in others. But
yeah,
they just... Emulation should be legal, and no company should fight on that, but they will.
If we're not allowed
I don't know about that.
Get it back, if we're not allowed to have it in a more convenient and available way, I support emulation.
Agree with that. Then yes.
Yes.
You can't just make a blanket statement like emulation should be legal.
It is.
I'm not going to like.
You can't have. You can't fight for someone to make a product and then force people to be allowed to use it for free.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it has been proven in courts to be legal before. It's just Nintendo keeps on going against them. And Sony did it too with Bleem. And it's just ridiculous. All courts agree, no, emulation is legal. You should allow for competition because competition breeds improvements. But Nintendo is just like, no.
Yeah, pirating, it really isn't. It's not even kind of pirating. God, it's weird. Emulation itself is getting it available to us for free, but we don't have the freaking. That makes it so you have to provide better things for us. Then, otherwise you're just going to be just.
I make sure to dump my own cartridges.
Yeah.
It's like I own all these things. It's just they don't give me convenient ways to do it. So I'm not pirating. I'm just getting them.
Just getting them available to me.
Yes.
Yep.
If someone wants to play SpongeBob the Yellow Avenger for DS, why stop them?
Oh god. Yellow Avenger, I fucking remember that one.
Yes.
Where you get the fucking mermaid man belt and you actually go around.
It was also for the PSP. I didn't play that version.
I played the DS version. I remember it mostly because I actually numbered my freaking DS games when I was first getting them, and it was like my 4th game I got.
Same.
It was an early DS game, but I loved it all the same.
It wasn't fantastic, but it was still funny. It was still fun.
Yeah, side-scrolling SpongeBob game.
We're just sad gamers who just want to play games. Let us play games.
Let games be available to us, goddamn.
Yes, that's all we want.
I don't have a just standard DS anymore. Just make it available so I can play it on a Switch or something.
I am a motherfucker who keeps everything and catalogs everything and pays the exorbitant prices, and even I agree. No, you shouldn't. Right. You shouldn't have to pay over $14,000 for Metal Slug on the Neo Geo. It should just be available, and I think it is.
$1,000.
Yes, not 100,000. Because retro game collecting has become so awful. Symphony of the Night for PS1 is $100 right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm glad that we have the collection for PS4. It should be on PC as well, on Steam. But we have it. Which is Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night, both amazing games. We have the Castlevania Advanced Collection, which is all the advanced Game Boy Advance games. We have Castlevania Anniversary Collection, which is Castlevania 1, 2, 3, and then the NES version of Kid Dracula, and then Dracula X, which was supposed to be a port of Rondo of Blood, but it kind of sucks if you know about it. Really? Yeah. People want to play games. Let them play games. I want to play Japanese visual novels on the Sega Saturn, but I cannot.
I just it wasn't even available to.
Good Lord. I never grew up with the Saturn. The Saturn is an obscure piece of media in the West, and even then, I believe it's region locked, so you need a Japanese one. And at that time, I was not smart enough to import. I am I'm still dumb. I want game. That is a lesson from this video. Remakes, remasters, re-releases.
Just makes it just available to everyone.
Exactly.
Available now to everyone, so that way, you can actually experience a game you heard about or didn't hear about and want to give a try.
Yes.
It at least puts it out there so that, more people are also in the community as well. People join communities when they play remasters or remakes for the first time. So I mean, heck, just
try before you buy is a slogan for a reason. I want to understand why Symphony of the Night is so good before I buy an $100 copy of a PS1 game, or even the Saturn version, because the Saturn version is apparently better in some ways and worse in others. So it's like, what the fuck?
You just got to find out. You just got to find out was by buying rather than fucking having it available to you.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's gonna do it for this episode, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, we're starting to retread in a couple areas.
So, we're remaking the episode as we're releasing it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Hey guys, welcome to the remake remaster video.
Yes.
Also, I did check. We never made a remake.
Back to the remake episode.
Yeah, I did check our backlog, and we did not make a remake remaster video.
It was not available to the people, so now we're making it available to them now.
Okay. It'll be episode 47, 48, 49, 50, 51.
Let's go! The product improvement.
Okay.
Yo. Oh my god.
Either way, I think
I'm glad you all listened if you're still listening right now.
Yes. We are
Thank you for listening all the way.
Yeah, we want people to enjoy games like we do, but gaming as a medium is very different from TVs and movies and books, where ours is interactive. You need to have a controller, you need to have a system, you need to have some way to interact with it.
You need the freaking game to be actually playable on your new stuff for those things you compatibly have.
Yep. So please, video game companies, let us play. And this is the end of the episode.
All right. As always, my name is Mike.
I'm James.
And I'm Joey.
We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Adios.